Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash, and the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, His only begotten Son, Ba'ashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kadash, the Old Tongue. And I say Shalom to the elders, wa Akim, Akwaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a quick sit-down lesson of the prophet Isaiah 11, verse 10 through say verse, prophet Isaiah 11 through prophet Isaiah 11 verse 10 through verse 16, and that's the title of the sit down lesson. So let's get to it. This is the prophet Isaiah 11 verse 10. It says, "In that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious." The prophet Isaiah 11 verse 11. "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people," which is the Israelites, which is us, the 12 tribes of Israel from the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom, the actual Israelites, the actual bloodline lineage of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the sons and daughters of Jacob. You know, the sons and daughters of the true living power, which is Yahweh thy power, us Israelites, you know. And these are the areas that our brothers and sisters are scattered at still to this day, you know. Because it says in the book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10, Israel shall be as the sand of the sea. Judah and Jerusalem were oppressed together. We still scattered in these lands, you know, where we've been scattered at, speaking these different languages, following these different cultures and customs, you know. You know, you still have Israelites that's been scattered, you know, they're coming back to who they actually are, and they still been keeping the customs, even where they've been scattered at, you know, from their forefathers and ancestors all the way down to unto us into this generation, you know. But we've been scattered among all the nations, you know, from ancient times now into modern day times, you know. So the Heavenly Father is going to come back to save the remnant of his people, you know, the 1/3 of his, the 1/3 remnant of his people, and all the one Ratzah that will be part of that, you know. This is the prophet Isaiah 11 verse 10. I'm going to read it again. It says, in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand it for the ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek. Right, because you got Israelites that's in the Gentile state of mind. So that shows you that the Heavenly Father, he's only in the midst of his people, you know. This is Isaiah 11 verse 10. It says, "In that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which standeth for the ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious." The prophet Isaiah 11 verse 11. "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people." Right, because the remnant of his people are the Israelites, Judah and Jerusalem, of the respectable 12 tribes of Israel. It says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh thy power shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria," just like ancient Assyria, now in modern day Assyria, from Egypt, it's like ancient Egypt and modern day Egypt, and from Paphros, and from Cush, right, because Israel is scattered over there with the Cushites over there as well too, and from Elam, over there in Elam, like Iran and India and that area, you got Israelites scattered over there. Let's see, from Shinar and Hamath, and from the islands of the sea, right, from the islands of the sea where Israel scattered at as well too. This is the prophet Isaiah 11 verse 12. "And he shall set up the ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel," right, the outcasts of Israel, "and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth." Right, the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. You not only you just have Judah from North America, but you got Judah scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, you know. So that shows you that we're not 12% of the population. So that's so we've been scattered among all the nations, you know, the four corners of the earth, you know, the dispersed of Judah, you know, because we are the sand of the sea, just like it says in Hosea 1 and verse 10. This is Isaiah 11 verse 12. "And he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth." The prophet Isaiah 11 verse 13. It says, the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, right? Ephraim, which is the northern kingdom, of the top tribes of the northern kingdom. It says the envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah, which is the southern kingdom of the top tribe, shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Right, so Ephraim of the northern kingdom, the brothers and sisters of the top tribe of the northern kingdom, and the southern kingdom of the the southern kingdom of the Judites of the top tribes, brothers and sisters, they're not going to envy and vex one another no more. From the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom of the top tribes, they got to come back together as that one stick of the 12 tribes of Israel, from the respectable 12 tribes of Israel, as the Heavenly Father's come back the second time to restore the remnant of his people, which is the Israelites, where we've been scattered at. This is the prophet Isaiah. Yep, the prophet Isaiah 11, verse 14. It says, but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines towards the west, and they shall spoil them of the east together, and they shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. The prophet Isaiah 11, verse 16, and the Lord Yahweh thy power shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea, and with his mighty wind shall shake. It says, with a mighty wind shall he shake over the river, and shall smite it, even the seven streams that make men go over dry shore. The prophet Isaiah 11, verse 16, and there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, right, the Israelites, Judah and Jerusalem, which shall be a left from Assyria, like as it was to Israel in the day that he came up out of the land of Egypt. Right, so the Heavenly Father is coming back for the remnant of his people, and not the one Radazai that would be part of that restored remnant of the 1/3, and the 144 of all the 12 tribes of Israel, men, women, and children, and not the one Radazai that would be part of that, be partaker of that. But definitely the Heavenly Father is coming back to restore the remnant for his people, which is the Israelites. So with that, hopefully this quick sit-down lesson was edifying of the prophet Isaiah 11, verse 10 through verse 16, and that was the title of the sit-down lesson. And with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makaradash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and his unbegotten Son, Ba'ashem, in the name of Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the last one, Kadash, the Holy Tongue. So and I say shalom to the elders, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf once more. And until next time, I will say shalom.